Yo guys, I've got a spark which I'm gonna use to ignite the fire for a brand new episode of the Skylanders Giants Soul Seekers series here on the channel. Now today is a bit of a special episode because it marks the return of the series at long last. Now it's the 1st of March and this is going to be a return so grand and so awesome that it's premiere of all things, and we get to kick off the premiere even with a Winged Sapphire, so this definitely is a strong start if I ever have seen it. And yeah, March 1st, I felt like that was an appropriate day. It was originally supposed to be for the last day of January that this series returned, but unfortunately, as life does, it kind of got in the way, so I had to delay the return of this series until March 1st, which is a Tuesday of all things, so that brings a debut to the new schedule this series is going to be seeing. So instead of uploads on Mondays and Thursdays, we're instead going to see uploads on Tuesdays and Saturdays, as well as arenas to which we've beat 4, so now we get to move on to the 5th Spell Dodger, and who's going to be tackling it? Well, none of it then. Chill. Oh, after I return Bowser to the portal, that is. This is very anticlimactic and annoying. Okay, so much about Chill tackling this challenge. I suppose she can do the next one, but we are going to skip over Brock's Deep Stew without further ado. We have spells to survive. So yeah, let's do this thing. First stage. Now, it should be known that I've left a few Skylanders at home, so those which I did I had to replace via eBay and stuff. Shroom was one of them, so some of them aren't going to have as many upgrades as they did the last time I was playing, unfortunately. They're going to be different treasure counts, different level counts, different upgrade counts, so we just need to keep that in mind moving forward. Oh, boom, that's a lot of explosion, we love to see it. But yeah, you can tell that this isn't the same original bouncer I got all the way back in Christmas of 2012, because that one would be highly maxed out by now. All of these years with playing as the same character, of course he naturally would be. But yeah, that was a good Christmas of 2012. Why? Well, because I got lots of Skylanders, that's why. I got Crusher, Bouncer, and Swarm. The 3 main giants out of the time. My parents weren't able to get me any giants on the launch of the game because they wound up being more expensive than planned for. They were originally going to get me the booster pack as well as Swarm, but then when Swarm was £15 rather than £10, they wound up just getting me the booster pack, which is fine. Just meant that I got to wait till Christmas to get Swarm instead, the greatest giant of them all. Though I didn't think that at first, it took me a while to really warm up to the character. Anyway, I love the fact that I'm doing a dodging mission with a massive ass hitbox over here, that being Bouncer's hitbox. Not a good plan.
Not a great plan.
Luckily though, we do get food though, that is the good part of the plan, because burgers, they are very effective at healing up robots apparently. Yeah, that's Skylanders logic for you. I still think it would have been a really cool detail if you had stuff like bulks as well, that healed up tech Skylanders, and then food healed up other Skylanders. You know, an excellent touch, that one. Oh, but I am becoming a chow hound from all of this chowing down I'm doing. Now, take this to the face. But yeah, at Christmas, I didn't only just get those giants. The Skylander I wanted most was actually Fright Rider, because his design is so awesome. How could you not want to play as that guy? I didn't get him from my parents, though. I wound up getting it from my cousins, so that was a really cool gift on their behalf. Yeah, cousins are legendary like that. Speaking of legendary, Bowser actually has a legendary version which we aren't using right now, mostly because he is yet another character that isn't with me here at my University of Lincoln accommodation. Okay, here we are. I am enjoying shooting these guys a lot though. No doubt you hear them mashing from my controller, or you don't, and it's just an embarrassing detail that I brought up without you guys ever getting further context upon it. Yeah, how embarrassing indeed. But yeah, this is a good fun mission. I love the fact that these arenas take advantage of dodging as much as they do for combat, though it's not good when I get this surrounded by them. Like I say, big hitboxes and small tiny red things, they don't mix. Enough of the Christmas tales though. What do I have to speak about recent memory? That was probably worth it, definitely worth it. Recent memory is that Horizon Forbidden West, I'm recording this on February 17th, so it comes out tomorrow in the UK. Could not be more excited. I love Zero Dawn. Forbidden West looks like it's going to be even better. So yeah, needless to say, my hype levels for that are incredible. I haven't been this hyped for a game since The Last of Us Part 2, and even then, I'm more hyped for Forbidden West than I am for The Last of Us Part 2, which is saying a lot. Oh boy, I have everything here, combat and dodging skills. Luckily, Bouncer is a good giant, so he should be fine. Keyword here is should. Whether he will or not, we're about to find out. But yeah, same. Huge amounts of hype for that. By the time this video actually premieres, which again will be March 1st, first of the month, by that time the game would have definitely came out, and I probably loved it. In fact, I probably made a review praising the game for how much I loved it. But still though, I can't until the next session actually talk in this series exclusively about it, because I haven't played the game yet. It hasn't came out yet. This is February 17th I'm recording this. I can't emphasize this enough. I need the time to go faster, and what better way to make the time go fast than Skylanders Giants Soul Seekers? Doing this all before giving blood and everything. I don't think Bouncer would be very good at giving blood, given that he's a machine and not an organic being, so he no doubt doesn't possess blood. He can take damage like any organic being. Oh boy, I'm dying here, That being said, yes, I'm giving blood. That's going to be very exciting. Doing that in 2 hours time, so I have enough for a 2-hour session, 4 episodes worth. But now I should concentrate and not die. That sounds like a good plan. I like this plan. Though it's easier said than done apparently. Ouch. Yeah, that's what I meant. Ah! I just barely squeezed through there. Please tell me that's the end. Not even close. Why didn't they let me just swap out for Chill beforehand? Was that really asking for too much? You know, Chill has this thing called a much smaller hitbox. I can chill out more easily with her, and yes, the pun was intended. Hey, I make bad jokes in stressful situations. I'm basically Spider-Man. To which I played Spider-Man Remastered on the PS5. I got it for a decent price. I paid £40 for Miles Morales Ultimate Edition, brand new. So that, of course, came with a code with the Remastered. And I didn't actually buy it for Miles Morales, because Miles Morales isn't as good a game as Spider-Man Remastered. So I bought the entire thing, not for Miles Morales, the Spider-Man Remastered. Totally worth it, because Remastered is such a huge upgrade. Bouncer couldn't have leveled up like a few seconds earlier. That was seriously asking for too much. I get down to 7 health on the brink of leveling up. Now that was too close. But going back to Spider-Man, as well as Chill over here, what's great about the PS5 port is the fact that it looks fantastic, but the performance is unparalleled. I experienced no lag. I experienced one glitch throughout the entirety of the game. Of course, it was during the DLC, you know, the whole more jank sections of the game, you could say. But that being said, what was great about it was that in the original Spider-Man PS4, you'd get loading screens. You get loading screens for bases. You get loading screens between missions. On the PlayStation 5, there are no loading screens whatsoever. You load up the game, no loading screen. You do a fast travel, you fade to black, and then you're pretty much done. It's so convenient and easy. It makes the game so much more fast-paced for lack of loading. And this goes to show the processing power for PlayStation 5. It's just like so much more powerful than PS4. It's not even funny. I love the damn thing. I'm basically addicted to gaming now because of the PS5 being quite possibly my new favourite console. And here I am on, not a direct competitor, but a competitor all the same, the Xbox 360. But this is what happens when the PlayStation 3 is awkward to capture for, and I don't own one. For PlayStation 3 is the only one where I feel like that was the weakest of its generation. Like, normally I'm very much a PlayStation and Nintendo guy, but for that generation, I'm very much for Wii and Xbox 360. Can't remember what generation that is, it's one of the numbers. What number it is directly though clearly does not matter. What does matter is me destroying these guys, and that's why Chill is making mincemeat out of these guys. This mission is so much more easier with ranged attacks, and you get to keep your distance, and considering that you don't actually damage these guys, you've got to push them off, get them close and personal with them. Not a good plan. You can't defeat them easily, and they have more chances of hitting you. Of course, melee attacks do a much better job of pushing back enemies, unless you're a Blaze Brewer. Those guys are just pain incarnate, as you can see in the top left hand. Well, I would say corner of the arena, but it's a circle, so therefore it doesn't have corners. But still, those guys are a pain if you don't have range. And they have range too, so it's just a double disadvantage playing as melee characters against those guys. Anyway, thank God I have Chill with a triple javelin because this path is superior in every meaning of the word. Though both paths are good with this character because she is highly underrated. So many people don't like this character for no good reason whatsoever. She's actually really good and really fun too. Of all of the cores in this game, she's easily one of the best. You know, enemies gonna have a hard job killing off her, given how she can just bombard them with ice javelins right now. Like, look at this! I almost feel sorry for these guys, and because she has 3 of them, she can hit all 3 at once. It's so bloody convenient. If anyone was to do for no-hit challenge, it would be her, but we're gonna leave that for another day. After this, we're gonna head out for the pirate seas once more. Yeah, that's it. Come at me, you brute. Come at me. Sucker! Love to see it. He being dead, that is. That's what we love to see. Love to see it a lot, we do. Okay. Boom! No! Oh, that thing just kind of like had a water explosion and died. But that's dark right there. Unfortunately, narwhals and our actual physical real-world oceans suffer even worse than that because of all of the garbage and plastics we have at sea. Yeah, this is a hashtag Team Seas after hashtag Team Seas type moment. That's been and gone, and yet here I am referencing it all the same. That's because it's important. We shouldn't just, you know, worry about that and concern ourselves about that just when Mr. Beast is promoting hashtag Team Seas. Hashtag Team Seas should be a permanent movement of all times. I mean, for charity itself it's just for push from Mr. Beast on his behalf. If the goal was for January, and no doubt we hit it. I didn't actually keep updated on that, but no doubt we hit it all the same, as I am not going to play another battle and do exactly what I said I was going to do. Head out for the pirate seas! Yes, the voice was complete and totally necessary. So here we go with a chapter selection. And there it is, Pirate Seas. We've already done for Life Gates, so that's convenient. Did that with Shroom Boom earlier. Much earlier in the series, in fact. The reason why we cancelled midway through is because I realised that I'd need a water scan in order to traverse over the water section to grab ourselves a treasure chest. So I decided to wait until a water scan was unlocked, and then I never actually got round to returning with Thump Pack, our other water scan. But now that Chill has been unlocked, she can fulfill upon that purpose. And luckily for me, everything else water-based has been dealt with. So even though we've lost Thump Pack, it's not going to be a big deal when we inevitably lose Chill. Because for the final water section we have to worry about is one in chapter 15, which we'll go back to or return back to and worry about that later. In fact, ironically enough, that's the exact same level that we unlocked Chill in. Another reason why we quit that halfway through, so then when we restart we can easily access the water gate at the start of the level. Anyway, these fools are going down. Or I could just accidentally speak to that guy. That is a fine alternative with cards that do not have good resolution when zoomed in on. Man, that resolution is horrendous. Oh, it's hilarious how horrendous that resolution is. Okay, there's our schooner. You guys get the awesome sound effects and I don't, so ha! Take that and shove it up your ass. I'm sorry, that was mean. Or am I sorry? Dun dun dun! Yeah, welcome and thank you for tuning into Crazy Hour with Ignite the Fire. That's what this is. Crazy Hour. I just love it. I don't love the fact that I have the light on my room so I can't see to the full effect T-Rex's light core effect right now, and that's a shame because it's glorious and it's intimidating too. We have glowing eyes and a glowing cannon, just a true icon of raw, untamed power.
Kylo Ren. When I found you, I saw what all masters live to see. Raw, untamed power. And beyond that, something truly special. The potential of your bloodline. A new Vader.
Smoke reference for the win. Man, that guy died way too soon. Whoopsie, spoilers much. Not that anybody cares because this is the Last Jedi we're talking about here. Oh, this guy's still alive, not for a bit longer. Yeah, this episode we almost kicked off the return of this series with something very tragic, but luckily for me, almost doesn't count now, does it? Okay, where's this fool? I knew he was coming, see? That's why I have my cannon at the ready, see? I sound so much like Scrap Shooter, see? Boom, baby! Oh, that is beyond satisfying. It's also satisfying that we're now at full health. Okay, boom. Elbowed for the win. Even more boom, let's go. I'm loving this right now. So much boom indeed. Anyway, we've got to head over here next. Take down some more fools. Oh, all the fools for that matter. I mean, I knew T-Rex was good. I just forgot that he was that good. Let's go ahead and sink this pirate frigate with once again a very low resolution PNG there. And come on guys, this is Xbox 360. This is a HD console. You can get better resolution than that. Okay, so we've unlocked ourselves a chest. Thank you very much. Don't mind if we do. Oh yeah. Now there's also a little cut back here. Normally this is where you'd find Terrafin's soul gem, but of course Terrafin isn't a new core this game, so you didn't find the need for soul gems for, you know, things like reposes and all that. Although it would have been cool to see soul gems for like WoW pals of characters' reposes. Whoa, that was jank to say the least. That's what flying looks like. I thought there was meant to be something up here, or have I already got all of that from the objectives over here? It would seem as though I have. The final treasure chest that we need is going to be from that water section. But still fun to go flying, no. But yeah, say it would have been cool in this game to have soul gems for WoW pals, but unfortunately I was asking for too much. So Earth, our only Skylander moment is Crusher, because Flashwing's soul has yet to have been seeked, so she hasn't yet been unlocked. I mean, her soul gem is the last one in the game, and that comes with good reason, because she is so broken, asking to unlock her early is asking for too much. It's like when you get to a game and you get a really broken like mechanic, and then of course you can take that into New Game Plus and make the harder, most difficulty piss easy. That's exactly what happened with Spider-Man. When you get 100%, you get the Undies outfit, which gives you a move that lets you one-shot enemies for a short amount of time. Taking that into the hardest difficulty makes even the hardest difficulty on New Game Plus so goddamn easy. I can only imagine how easy would be with that ability on New Game Plus. And yeah, having a Flashwing unlocked early in the game would feel exactly like that. Hey, don't hit me, that's rude. Imagine Skylanders with New Game Plus, that'd be insane. Now take my combo to the face. Or you know, you could take my rocks to the face. I meant to do this attack in all honesty, but mistakes were made. And now it's just me not realising that my stoning ability wasn't good enough for that guy. Now would it be good enough for this guy? I can't freeze NPCs unfortunately, so I guess I'll just have to beat him at cards instead. Okay, here we are. We always got to go for the middle first. Fancy, fancy. Okay, we got a map and a cannon. There's our Blackbeard and a wild card. Very convenient, means we get to match up 2 Blackbeards and get some extra time. Okay, there's the hat. Oh, what a lucky matchup. So no matter what, 2 more pairs and we will have completed this, because I remember where the map and the cannon are. Boom. Shake. Boom. Oh, that was a bit of a sneeze and speaking all at the same time. My apologies. Unfortunately, I'm human, so I will therefore conduct normal human bodily function. That's unfortunately how it works, I'm afraid. Sometimes a cough's got a cough or a sneezer's got a sneeze, and I am unfortunately more of a sneezer. I have like allergies through the roof, especially in season. My hay fever is the fucking worst, man. Sometimes my hay fever gets so bad that I feel like I'm about to die, I kid you not. My eyes once got so red, I looked devilish. I couldn't stop sneezing. The school wound up having to send me home because my hay fever got me into such a state. I couldn't concentrate. Everyone around me certainly couldn't concentrate. So yeah, imagine that, being sent home from school for fucking hay fever. That's got to be a first. You know, normally hay fever is very mild. Not when you're me, it's not. Anyway, let's flip some cards. Too good. Hats, that means that doesn't have a beard, unfortunately. If only hats had beards, that would be so much cooler. Anyway, let's match up the 5 hats. Okay, you got a ghost ship. Booty. Is this a quest for Booty? Good old Ratchet & Clank reference. I've been playing Rift Apart recently on my brand new PlayStation 5 and it has been glorious. Pretty sure Booty was not that one. It was this one then. But yeah, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. Considering for like resistant triggers on the PS5, it makes the game so much more immersive because when you fire off the guns, it truly feels like you're firing off guns. Okay, there's the other curse, so we know about that. Okay, ghost ship, that one's for bottom corner. And then that makes for 2 bids, these 2 at the top. Boom, baby! Yeah, the PS5 is incredible. I can't emphasize enough how much I love this console. And I get to play for a bit of West on it tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow in terms of the context of this video going live, but tomorrow in the context of the recording day of this video. I can't emphasize this enough. Neither can I emphasize my excitement levels. Woohoo, they are through the roof. Okay, so got Tulsa already. And now here comes that water section we was alluding to earlier.
Stay cool.
Time for us to stay cool. Oh yeah. Slowly but surely we are getting towards that 100% marker. Slowly but surely indeed. How dare you chomp me? That's awfully rude. I mean, I get that you're literally called chompies and that is what your one and only purpose in this world. But still. Now let's be skipping over the deep stew. If you want for story-driven gameplay, then that's where you will, well, you'll find it only in the Skylanders franchise Ignite 7. Otherwise, that's not what this series is about. We're not about the deep stew here. Oh, but we are about the ghost ship matchups. Let's go. Okay, what about you? Wild card. Sweet. What are you? Oh, Peekaboo. Very convenient wild card, that. Okay, let's see what matches we can get. Well, I know where both the swords are. Wow, this is pretty easy. No bid, no bid. And then you had the 2 swords. And then you had Schooner and Schooner. And I think the last one for Blackbeards were both there, exactly. Nice, easy matchups. Man, Peekaboo is such a cheat in this game mode. Well, I wouldn't really call it a game mode. What I would call it is not fun. That's a perfect summary of it, I guess. Anyway, we're going to go fast. Maybe we can get the speedrun objective this round. And hopefully I'm also defeating enough enemies for the enemy goal as well, because I can't be asked to return here. That would be an absolute nuisance. So, here we are with many more cards. Don't think these actually contribute towards the speedrun time, I know. It's convenient because we can spend as much time as we want on them, because we're not doing a good job getting matches thus far. Map. Have we had map already? What was this top one? It was indeed for map. I knew we had it already. And I bet you guys knew that I knew. Okay, Peekaboo. That's a bit of a rhyme going right there. Okay, 2-bid. Compass. She-bid. I'm not getting very many pairs, am I? I think we've had swords already. Okay, Compass. We've had that one already. It was this one. Boom, there you are. Memory for the win. Unfortunately, all the other cards I seem to have forgot about, except Booty. That was this one, was it not? You can't forget about good old Booty. Okay, 2-bid. We have 2-bid already. I think we did. We also had Peekaboo already, so we can pair up the 2 Peekaboos. Boom, baby. Yeah, now we get to see the unseen. Okay, so Schooner. Oh, no, that's not that one. The She-bid are these 2. Yep, there you are. Bit of why I thought the Schooner was there. Either side of the Schooner is the curse. I just need to remember where the other Schooner is. It's not that one, and I don't think the swords is the one that's right next to it, so that means this one's got to be the swords. Sweet. That leaves our last 2 being the Schooner. There they are. That's what I meant to do for the first time, and then I just didn't. I am Savannah, my friends. Okay, here we go. We're almost reaching that half-an-hour mark already. I cannot believe it. Actually, I can. It's just an expression. Okay, here we are. I'm referencing my best ghost robot friend who, in the context of the story, is still dead. I'm very... Oh, that's reminded me now. And now I'm all depressed like. Why did I have to do this to myself? What did I do to myself to deserve doing this to myself? This is wrong on so many levels, this depression. I just feel so sad and empty inside without my best ghost robot friend. And, you know, this treasure chest might be great, but it's no replacement for my best ghost robot friend. It's just so glorious, to say the least. Now, here we are, with all the treasure chests having been found. Such glory. Now, no doubt this is going to wind up either midway through this card game or after this card game. I'm going to cut abruptly because I don't want to just stand still and wait, let the speedrun time down. So instead, I'm just going to continue through the level and I'll just cut it up in the edit. So we smoothly transition from one episode to the other without an outro nor an intro to either or. That is how continuing to record on works at the end of the day. Right, here we go with all these cards. Oh, wild card, good start. What happens when you match up 2 wild cards? Do you just get like to beat the entire board? It just gives you wild card for everything. Now that would be glorious. Okay, we have No Beard and Booty. I'm definitely going to remember that one. I mean, it's Booty for Pete's sake. Oh, speaking of Booty. Booty and Booty. Oh, yeah. Okay, what else do we have here? No Beard. Wasn't that this one? It was indeed. Yay me. Should give myself a pat on the back for that even. Now, I would love to talk about Bruno, but the problem is that we don't talk about Bruno. Remember that, that's who we don't talk about. And I'm bringing this up purely because we had a bit of a flatmate party we did. And by flatmate party, I mean we sat around having a few drinks and listening to Encanto songs all night. Pretty much. This was the other map, right? Yeah, I was too busy talking about Encanto and the fact that I love the movie to worry about actually mesmerising this shit. And then I wound up subconsciously mesmerising something anyway. I suppose I'm just mesmerised by Disney's newest, biggest hit song. We don't talk about Bruno. It's even bigger than Let It Go, which blows my mind. And I wouldn't even say it's a better song neither. I mean, I like We Don't Talk About Bruno, but it's not even my favourite song of the film. Though again, I do love the film. The film was very good. There's some really great themes about family toxicity and putting pressure on loved ones needlessly so. And it does a great execution of that too. You know, particularly at the end when Umbrella, I hope that's the name of the grandmother, regardless, she kind of takes ownage of the fact that she's been placing too much pressure on the family and has ultimately caused them to crumble under the pressure. That she is the one hurting the family and didn't expect Mirabel to forgive her. She was just kind of owning it, and then Mirabel, you know, didn't just forget about the trauma that it caused her, but she did learn to move on and forgive Umbrella for what she had done, you could say. It's just a really great humanized conclusion, I guess, with such fine morals to it. It's deep meaning like this which often make Disney films some of the best animation-wise. I mean, DreamWorks too also do a fine job with it, especially with their How to Train Your Dragon and Kung Fu Panda series, which have much darker themes and tone than other DreamWorks properties. I mean, Shrek too, but Shrek just has more darker humour as well, more adult humour, so it's enjoyed by a wider age range than most DreamWorks properties. Because that's a shame about Kung Fu Panda and How to Train Your Dragon. For franchises that DreamWorks have been left with is Boss Baby and The Croods. You gotta feel sorry for them because I don't mind the Croods films, but they are nothing in comparison to what How to Train Your Dragon and Kung Fu Panda offered up by DreamWorks. Okay, we have more Deep Stew to skip over. But yeah, I've heard We Don't Talk About Bruno so many times, and it always gets a laugh out of me when after the song is finished, I just turn around and say, so who is it that we don't talk about again? It always pisses people off, being like, you should listen to the song, man. They did mention it about 60 times. And that's the point of the joke, my friend. Who don't we talk about? It's Bruno. Now, with that all being said and done, this video is coming to an end, but before that happens, I first want to thank all my Blazing Knights and Scorching Dragons whose support allow me to continue pumping out quality videos like this one. Without them, this all wouldn't be possible. Therefore, I genuinely appreciate every last one of you from the bottom of my heart. If you enjoyed this video, I have others you can watch by clicking on screen now, and you can even subscribe by pressing the button on the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next one, but until that moment arises, peace!